Family, what's up, y'all? Yeah, the little NFL. Y'all know a little NFL don't hurt nobody. Straight up, it's Sunday, man. It's a lot to like. I'm going to go through just a few things. It's too much shit on Sunday to go through. You know, it's too much shit. So, I'm going to keep it funky with you. Put me up a little something. I'm going to keep it funky with you. My bankroll ain't even big enough to do everything that I want to do tomorrow. I'm not depositing for no extra shit. I work with what I got, but a certain percentage, we're going to get right into it, man. Now, I got so much shit I want to talk about. I'm not going to talk about it all right? You like this video, like and subscribe, all right? Pretty good day in the NBA. Y'all caught that video. You know, it is what it is. It's a new day, a new sport. Check my phone. All right. First things first, we got Jacksonville Jaguars and Indianapolis Colts, 47.5 over under. You see how high that total is? You want to know why? Because that secondary, Indianapolis Colts, it's terrible. So, I play DFS. I get on the books. The injury situations over here. Let me go through it. We don't know if Robinson is going to go or not. But I'm going to tell you, it's a few bets that I like here. Of course, the old trusty Jonathan Taylor to get in there to score. For sure, I like that. If you're playing DFS or you playing the books or whatever the case may be, you like to bet touchdowns. I got a hunch. I got two guys on my list that I think is going to get in there from the Jacksonville Jaguars side of things. I like Marvin Jones to score. He ain't scored in forever. And Dan Arnold. I like Dan Arnold, okay? Dan Arnold has been playing some awesome football wherever he went. And, Jacksonville Jaguars has been leaning on him. Now, in the last two games, he received 7 and 10 targets, all right? So, on catches, he had 4 and 8. And like I say, this secondary of in the Indianapolis Colts is not very good. I can be wrong. I can be wrong if these guys don't score, whatever the case may be. But I can look at some receiving props as well, because that's going to lead me right on over here to receptions. Now, first of all, you have Dan Arnold. His reception prop is pretty high, so you know what's been going on. I mean, his yards prop, but his reception prop is sitting at 3.5. He's hit this prop in his last two games. It's got some juice on it, so you could parlay it up or whatever the case may be. But I'm really liking that. All right. But another thing I want to point out, one of my favorite bets. Some of my favorite bets here. You got passing props, okay? Passing TDs. If you can get Trevor Lawrence to go in there for twice, his over under is sitting at 136, okay? 136 plus 136, all right, for 2 passing touchdowns, all right? Another one of my bets that I really like. I go over to the totals, all right? Now, we're going to have some candidates like this, all right? Each team to score one touchdown in each half for yes, plus 178. And then, if you're feeling froggy, each team to score 2 touchdowns in each half, you're going to get it for plus 3,600, all right? Those are some of the few bets that I like there. Another thing, if you like Jacksonville, if you like Indiana, if you like Indianapolis Colts to win this game, and also you like Jonathan Taylor to score, one of my go to bets are. Let me show you. TD score props, anytime TD, and match winner, the game winner. All right. So we have they didn't hit Jonathan Taylor. There it is right there. Minus 150. Just about 30 minutes ago, it was about minus 110. But it's minus 150. And then you got your 2 touchdown scores, okay? Plus 260 for Jonathan Taylor. So, those are a few bets that I like from this game. Let's keep it moving. Let's go over here to the next game here. Cleveland Browns and New England Patriots, all right? Now, we got an over-under of 45. New England Patriots are 2.5 favorites at home. No Odell Beckham Jr., all right? And no Kareem Hunt, no Nick Chubb, and no Harris, all right? Running back from New England, Damian Harris. So it's going to be some interesting things going on here, all right? I don't know. I don't have a lean in this game. I do not have a lean in this game. I wouldn't even tell you. But one thing I am going to tell you is we're going to look at this running back situation, all right? Now, these running backs are banged up. Now, I expect, if you're playing DFS or whatever the case may be, Dearness Johnson, okay? He's going to be super duper mega chalk. The only guy, you know what I'm saying, over there, all right? He's going to be the only guy, all right, the running back. You might get Landry out there trying to do some shit or whatever on some carries, on some or whatever, and we'll get to that in a second. But, then you got on New England side, you got Ramondre Stevenson. He's questionable. Then you got Brandon Bolden. All right, Brandon Bolden can run, and he's playing he play a role in the passing game. All right, so those are 2 running backs that you can look at for touchdown scoring props. The books are already on it. You already know they're sharp as hell. They already got the for Dearness Johnson, they got his at minus 190, of course, because he's the only running back over there. Period. Then you got Ramondre Stevenson sitting at plus 140, and then Brandon Bolden sitting at plus 115. So they think Brandon Bolden could get in there before Ramondre Stevenson, you know what I'm saying? So whatever the case may be, these are my top 2 candidates for touchdowns over here. Both of these candidates are 2 touchdown candidates as well, so do not forget that, okay? Receiving props, all right? Now, I'm only going to talk about, I'll talk about somebody else, but Jarvis Landry's prop sitting at 52.5. Receiving, and his total receptions is one of my favorite bets. Total receptions, all right. He's got his prop sitting at 4.5. All right, no Odell Beckham. So there's a possibility that he can go over there at 128. I don't know if you want to be able to get there or not. Or in same game parlays, you might want to alter his yards prop, but he should be in the line for a decent amount of targets. Passing. Now they don't have. Now they have Austin Hooper up here, okay, but don't be surprised if you. We all know if you've been playing football or whatever the case may be, especially in DFS or a sneaky touchdown prop. Don't be surprised if you get somebody like Njoku getting in there for a touchdown, okay? It is what it is. Donovan Peoples-Jones, he got him a touchdown last week at plus 260, but, where is he? David Njoku, if he happens to sneak in there, he'll get a touchdown for plus 480. He's now on the books for receptions or anything. Of course, they're gonna throw Austin Hooper up there, and his is plus 300. He's damn near. He's really valuable as well. Last thing I want to point out about that game, Jacoby Myers. Jacoby Myers still hasn't had a touchdown. All right, one of my guys, man. He still hasn't had a touchdown, man. That's crazy, man. You know, he threw one. He used to be a quarterback. He threw one, but he hasn't had one. Atlanta Falcons at Dallas Cowboys. Okay, 54.5 over under in this one. Cowboys are home favorites by 8. I do have some interest in that spread, but that's something that you have to decipher for yourself. I'm really, excuse me. This should be the day. All right, you got it at minus 250. All right, Ezekiel Elliott to score. This should be the day though. This should be that day that he gets in there. All right, and excuse me, in my opinion, I got the hiccups now. Yeah, in my opinion, he gets in there, but it is minus 250. So, like I said, I always go to some. Damn, I got the hiccups now. You'll get that at 130 if you parlay it up with the anytime TD match winner double. I do like Matt Ryan and passing TDs. I do like Matt Ryan and Dak Prescott passing TD chances. I like Matt Ryan's a little bit more for some reason. He's had a touchdown. He's threw I think probably like 5 out of his last 6 games or something like that. He's thrown 2 touchdowns. So. Yeah, 6 out of his last 7, 8, something like that. So I definitely got some love for that. You know what I'm saying? So they will get Dallas Cowboys. They will get what's their wide receiver number 3? They will get him back. I forget his name. He's been out for so long. Let me see if I can find him. What's this kid's name? So, it's something, you got to keep an eye on that situation. Michael Gallup. Yeah, Michaal Gallup. They will get Michael Gallup back today. I won't even, it's going to be hard for me to tell who gets in there or not. But for my DFS players out there, I really like some Cordero Patterson. All right. And Russell Gage, he's been, the last game he showed up, he got peppered really hard last game at 8 targets. So that's something to keep an eye out on. And then, of course, you can't leave without talking about Kyle Pitts. His receiving prop is sitting at 68.5. He's in a decent spot just based off of volume alone, but I don't know, man. His reception, I haven't looked at his reception prop, and it's sitting at 5.5. The over for plus money. The targets will be there for him. I don't know if I have some interest in that, but the targets will be there for him, man. So that's something to point out there, man. But of course, you guys like that, you guys already know, man. I don't really have to too much touch on that, But those are a couple of plays that I like, man. And then they got some player performance doubles. Well, player prop parlays, that's what they call for NFL. But this is another game that is a candidate of, scoring touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? 1 touchdown in each. Both teams. You go to the total section. This is some of my favorite bets. You see, they got them. They really think. Yeah, they really think it's minus 112. Both teams to score a touchdown in each half is minus 112. All right, I have some ultra interest in that. All right, now both teams to score 2 touchdowns. that's a major key bet. You know what I'm saying? Not every team does it, but there's going to be some games that does. Don't be surprised if more than one team does it. And you can parlay these up. I don't want to be the guy. I don't want to be that guy to have your ass out there parlaying shit up like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely possible. All right. So let's keep it moving. Buffalo Bills, New York Jets. All right, man. Buffalo Bills need a bounce back win for sure after that bullshit last week. All them underdog. Over under set at 47.5. Buffalo on the road, favored by 13. Don't mind if you go there with that spread. Don't mind it. Favorite prop over here for me is going to be it's an all-out warfare, man. You can do whatever you want to do. But my favorite prop, and I'm probably going to do a same game parlay in this one because I like this prop that much. Michael Carter receiving yards, okay? I mean, just slapping that at 158 in there on same game parlays, man, just do it, whatever the case may be. I like it. I mean, come on, man. I mean, the game script just says got pass written all over it. So, it is what it is with that situation. He's crushed this prop a few times, once or twice, a few times already. He's had targets in the area of 2, 14, 9. Receiving yards in the area of 37, 95, 67 in his last 3. Game script, it's got passing all over it for the New York Jets. So it is what it is. Not gonna go into too much. All right. What's those receiving yards? Player receptions. You're gonna get Jamison Crowder. He's that slot guy. I mean, he can hit this on DraftKings. They got player receptions. Even in same game parlays, you can throw that in there. You can alter it up to 3 or 4, whatever the case may be. Put that in there with some Michael Carter. Get you some money, man. I ain't got to talk about anything else. I ain't gonna talk about anything else. You can do what you want to do with the Buffalo Bills. They got an arsenal coming from all different types of angles. Moving on over to the New Orleans Saints at Tennessee Titans. Got a 44 over under in this one. Tennessee Titans favored by 2.5. There will be no Alvin Kamara in this one, so they're gonna look to somebody like what's his name, Mark Ingram, and then of course Derrick Henry's out. Julio Jones is out for this one, and then you got Tony Jones. I mean, the rest of the usual suspects, they out, man. So I don't know, man. I gotta lean towards the Titans in this one. You got AJ Brown. I gotta lean towards the Titans, man. Maybe I don't have a lean in any of these props or whatever. I mean, Adrian Peterson can get in there. Even Mark Ingram can probably get in there if New Orleans Saints can move the ball. The secondary is not that good over here in Tennessee, but I won't even be touching this game as far as, receivers and everything. I mean, even the quarterbacks, Taysom Hill, he's gonna get some run. So that's an interesting prop there. I didn't even look at that. Let's see what Taysom Hill's prop is, just in case you guys forget. His touchdown prop is anytime touchdown prop is 210. But yeah, I don't have much for this game, but a lean towards the Titans. All right. Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Washington football team, over under 51.5. Tampa Bay are 9.5 point favorites on the road. So, I mean, We got this. We got Tampa Bay. Now, we're gonna have Taylor Henneke. All right. Injuries for this game here. You got Chris Godwin. He's questionable. Antonio Brown, he's out. You know that Scotty Miller's on injury reserve. It was whispers he was supposed to come back, and then Rob Gronkowski, he's out. So Johnson, he's somebody who's getting a decent amount of targets. All right, he got a decent amount of targets. In the absence of what is it? Receptions prop at. Okay, he's not on that. He might pop up on that a little later on. But yeah, he's been getting a decent amount of targets. Then you got Cameron Braid and OJ Howard. So those are a few guys that you're going to have to look out for outside the usual suspects. There's a possibility Leonard Fournette can get peppered with targets coming out of the backfield. He's a touchdown candidate here. Washington football team's defense hasn't been, great at all. But this game can turn into something. All right, all Washington football needs to do is protect Taylor Henneke, and maybe they could, move the ball, and that should be their top priority. Antonio Gibson, it is what it is with him. You can't really run the ball on Tampa Bay. One running back, my Chicago Bears, he had a pretty decent game against the Tampa Bay defense, but J.D. McKissick can come in there and Gibson too in the passing game, and then it could just be an all-out passing attack. So we know Washington football team ain't that good defensively. You got Terry McLaurin over there. He's having a semi-decent season, but he can break out. He can tear the top off any defense. He can burn any corner, given the time, and it is what it is with that situation. All right. So one of my favorite props over here is going to be my boy. What's my boy name, man? Okay, there you go. You got Ricky Seals-Jones. Okay. Now his reception prop is sitting at 3.5. All right. Now I have some interest in that. Okay. Ricky Seals-Jones. He's been getting hit with targets. He's replacing the tight end. He's replacing Logan Thomas. All right. He's received targets in the area of 4, 7, 6, 9, 4. All right. Receptions in the area of 2, 6, 4, 5, and 2. All right. Game script, they're probably going to have to be passing. Man. So you're going to get this prop here at plus 126. So, that's a prop that I'll be going to. You guys got any props or anything, let me know. I know it's just, this video is on such short notice, but my schedule is so dumb, But it is what it is, man. I need to start doing a little bit more football videos, man. So that's one of my favorite props right there from this game. Of course, I have no problem with the touchdown props. The quarterback props here. And I hadn't looked at Tyler Henneke, so this is the perfect time, and Brady. So this is the perfect time for me to go looking at it right now. Passing yards. Where's passing TDs at? I must have went past it because I want to see. Okay, passing TDs. Okay, both of them, you're going to get them at plus money. You're going to get Henneke at plus, and then, Tampa Bay's secondary hasn't been that great either. But, that's plus 126 for Tyler Henneke, 2 passing TDs, plus 132 for Tom Brady, 2 passing TDs. And I haven't even looked at the totals. Let's look at the totals, y'all. Let's see what for both teams. 1 touchdown in each half. Plus 122 of them, plus 19. All right. That 2 touchdowns in each half, that shit don't hit all the time. It hit one time. I think I hit it. I mean, I didn't. No, I think I. No, I didn't hit it, but it hit. I think a week or two ago on a team that I was on. I was sick. I mean, Detroit Lions, at Pittsburgh Steelers, over under 41. Pittsburgh Steelers home favorites, 6.5. There will be no Big Ben. So if you're playing DFS, or whatever the case may be, you should have somebody like Najee Harris on your radar, man. I mean, I think not Juju. Well, Juju is out, but Claypool is out. So, it's gonna be terrible, man. It's gonna be terrible. Lions might get their first win, man. On the road, Lions might get their first win. We got Claypool out, Jamal Williams out. That's Detroit's running back, if you don't know. Backup. And that's about it for the significant injuries that we need to know about. So, Najee Harris, I mean, last week he had 19 receiving yards for me, and that was I needed 25 to complete my same game parlay. That hurt. All right. So we'll talk about receptions first here. No Big Ben. You get Najee Harris over 3.5 receptions at 130, minus 130. I don't know if I'll be able to get there. Is it doable? Yeah, it's doable. It's doable. It's been a while since he had over 3 catches, but the targets have been there. He's had targets, whatever the case may be, but it's been a while. Pat Freiermuth, however you want to put it. There'll be no Big Ben. There'll probably be some check downs, and Najee Harris and Pat Freiermuth, they'll be beneficiaries of the check downs. So I have some interest in both of those guys. They back up. Excuse me. They just activated Dwayne Haskins. His ass been trash. And then I forgot the starting quarterback name. I don't even finna go look. I forgot his name, but man, it's possible. It's possible that they can go down on this one. Now, Pittsburgh does have some decent defense, Now, on the other end, for the simple fact that we know that Pittsburgh has a decent defense, we know DeAndre Swift. DeAndre Swift is one of the best pass catching running backs in the league. He's had targets in the area of 5, 10, 7, 6, 8, 6, 7, 5, 11. Each and every game he's been targeted heavy. Receptions, he's really converting. The receptions been looking like 5, 8, 5, 6, 4, 7, 5, and 4, whatever the case may be. I think the Detroit Lions go out and try to win this game. That prop right there is doable at plus 124. Hawkinson is definitely in play as well. They're around the middle of the pack in defending the tight ends. His reception prop is sitting at 122, plus 122. All right. I don't know what's going to happen in this game though, man. But quarterback, Detroit Lions lean towards the Detroit Lions in the quarterback area with Goff. So that's half of the equation right there. And we'll just keep it moving, man. Let's go. Let's go. Minnesota Vikings and Los Angeles Chargers. Over under 53.5, all right? Los Angeles Chargers are favored by 3, all right? This is a juicy game here. If they can protect what's the boy name? If they can protect Cousins, then it could be something. This game is up there with scoring 2 touchdowns in each half, both teams. This is one of those type of games, all right? So let's get to it. Excuse me. Let's get to it. Now, favorite play here. My favorite play here is going to be, there's some juice on it, of course. It's going to be some juice on it. The books know. The books know what it is. He ain't been in the end zone in about 4 or 5 games. But this run defense for the Chargers is terrible, man. They terrible, man. So I like Dalvin Cook to get in there. So this is a terrible run defense, San Diego Chargers, and then Minnesota run defense ain't all that either. Now, so Eckler, he's up for receiving yards, rushing yards, and touchdowns. So Mike Williams has been he's been battling an injury. That's why he ain't been balling like he's been. So, Keenan Allen, I think he had about 130 yards last week on, he's a target monster. He's a touchdown candidate, So, there you have that. But we'll go over here to the receiving props, all right? Now, you're gonna get Austin Eckler, okay? Austin Eckler, his yardage probably sitting at 37.5, minus 113. I mean, he could hit that prop. I have some interest in that prop, man. Sometimes it ain't always good to go with the targets, which he is a target hog. You know what I'm saying? He's had these last few games targets in 3, 10, 0, 7, 5, 5. So, but his yardage has been 23, 60, 48, 53, 28, 52, 60. So, he's more than capable of hitting that 37.5. And if this game can, if Minnesota can put up some points, it's about that time too, man. It's about that time for Minnesota to put up some points, man. You got Jefferson, you got Thielen, you got Cook, Conklin. It's time. It's time for them boys to put up some points. Don't be surprised if you see a shootout. If you like a shootout, all my favorite bets that I've been showing y'all so far, they're in play, okay? They're definitely in play, all right? Reception props here. I like reception props, man. I love them. Keenan Allen should smash that 6.5. He should smash that. It's juiced up to 138 though. But Keenan Allen should smash that. Adam Thielen, his target share has been going up. His prop is sitting at his over under sitting at 5.5. This secondary, this secondary is okay. This secondary is okay over there. He hasn't been getting a super ton of receptions though. You know what I'm saying? So in his last, 2 receptions, 6 receptions, 11 receptions, 2, 3, 6, 6. They all over the place. Justin Jefferson, he's been getting a lot of yardage and receptions, though. You know what I'm saying? But where you can get him at is right there in that middle. You got Tyler Conklin, all right? Tyler Conklin, he's their tight end over there, and he's been getting his fair share of targets, all right? So Tyler Conklin can, he's been receiving targets in the area of 7, 5, 3, 6, 8, all right? His is set at 3.5, all right, minus 130, all right. So that's where I have some interest at. The targets has been there, the receptions he's went over this number his last 2 games. So with that nice secondary over there, that middle of the field should be a little bit more vulnerable, and I like that. I definitely do. In my Kirk Cousins voice. You like that? Yeah. All right. Let's keep it moving. Arizona Cardinals and Carolina Panthers. I don't have much here, man. Tell you the truth, I don't have much. I need to see the injury report, see what's up with Kyler Murray, see what's up with Nuke. And then the Carolina Panthers, they're probably going to be rolling out, I forget his name, but, he got some rushing upside. I tell you that. I was playing him in preseason DFS. I forgot the quarterback name. Don't quote me on that, man. I forgot his name. All right, don't kill me. Don't kill me, y'all. We got an over under 43 in this one. 10.5. Arizona favored by 10.5. It's possible that we're gonna see a heavy dose of what's his name? Christian McCaffrey, okay? A heavy dose of Christian McCaffrey, all right? I think this is it. If you're playing DFS, I probably would fire him up. He's probably going to be heavily on. He's going to probably be chalky, but I'll fire him up. They're probably going to bust out the running game. The quarterback, like I say, quarterback does have rushing upside. So that's something to look out for. James Conner is one of my favorite 2-touchdown candidates. I always take him for 2 touchdowns, all right? His touchdown prop is sitting at 165. For 2 touchdowns, he's sitting at plus 400. Not Tyler Conklin. James Conner, he'll be the main beneficiary of injuries over here. So he's had 2 touchdowns in 4 games this year, all right? Including last week, he had 3. I think he had 2 rushing and 1. Yeah, he had 2 rushing and 1 receiving. But they like to throw to the flats. All right. They like to throw the running back over here. So it's gonna be some shit. Okay, you can probably double down on what's his receiving prop. Okay. They don't have them out. All right. Interesting. I want to see what James Conner's receiving prop is, because I have some interest in that. All right. He should be going to work early and often, man. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Man, let me get through this shit, man, because I don't want to make this video too long. Green Bay Packers and Seattle Seahawks. We will get Russell Wilson back. This is another game. We got an over-under of 50.5, man. Those are high totals, pretty nice totals. 50.5, man. Whatever you do, I don't care if it's $2, $3, zoom in, because they're giving you those bets, man. One of these teams got to hit it, man, today. I ain't gonna go off into convulsions, man, about these 2 teams. You got Tyler Lockett. You're gonna have Tyler Lockett out there. You're gonna have, man. I ain't even gotta go. You already know what it is, man. 1 touchdown in each half, man. Both teams to score 1 touchdown in each half at plus 116, man. 2 touchdowns in each half at plus 1850. I don't care if they don't hit. I'll be in on it. I don't care if I'm putting $2, $3 on it or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be in on it, man. I'm in on it. I just want to hit that. I want to hit that 2 touchdowns, man. For sure. Now, interesting thing to point out, though, Seattle Seahawks run defense is terrible, all right? Terrible. All right? So you're going to get Jones, all right? Let me see. So Aaron Jones, all right? Aaron Jones, TD scoring props, all right? Where is he? Oh, minus 175. They already know. The statistics. And then you got, of course, Devontae Adams at minus 140. But everybody over here, Alex Collins, Tyler Lockett, and DK Metcalf, you're going to get plus money. Now, you got two of the best quarterbacks going at it, man. You never know. This game could turn to a shootout, man. The total is already high. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen in football. I don't have to talk about too much from here. Let me keep it moving. And I'm going to stop right here with this Denver Broncos game right here and Philadelphia Eagles. All right. We got an over under 45.5. Denver Broncos at home, favored by 1.5. All right. I don't have much for this one, to tell you the truth. One thing I like right here, I got some interest in, is on the passing side. I got some interest in he's got to be down here. Let me see. There he is. Noah Fant. All right. His receiving prop is sitting here at 38.5. All right. Philadelphia is not that good at defending the tight ends. Okay. So that's one thing I want to point out. But on the other side of the ball, they have a pretty nice secondary over here. They have a pretty nice secondary over here. And where is it at? Where is that? Let me see. They have a pretty nice secondary over here. And they have a pretty nice secondary over here in Denver. So Jerry Jeudy is back. And then last week, it probably kind of hindered Cortland Sutton. He didn't have, he didn't have the output that, we thought he would. But Jerry Jeudy had a pretty nice game. I think he had about 8, 9 targets, whatever the case may be, something like that. So for the wide receiver position, I'm probably all for it right now, man. He had 8 targets, man. So, he's been back for like 2 games. He had like 8 targets, man, for 69 yards, 6 catches. I don't even know if I'll be able to get there. I don't know where the ball's going to be going. You got what's his name? What's his name? Melvin Gordon, and then you got Javonte Williams over here. They split in the backfield. I do have some interest in Dallas Goedert. Let me see what their receptions are, what their total reception props are. Goddard sitting there 4.5. That's pretty high, but I don't mind getting there. No, I do kind of mind getting there. The targets is going to be there for him. The main targets over here, you got Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert, Quez Watkins. He's a deep threat. You see, they got plus money on all their receiving props. They know this secondary is pretty good over here. It's not a sexy game for me. It's definitely not. Philadelphia has resulted over to the run as of late, these last few games. So you can look at somebody like, it's a mess, man. I mean, they switched up the game plan. I mean, Baltimore Scott, and then you got Jordan Howard. They running. I mean, it's just don't be scared to fade, man. You ain't gotta touch everything. You ain't gotta touch everything. All right, you ain't gotta touch everything. What I was gonna say? I was gonna go into that Monday night. Oh, the Sunday night game: Kansas City Chiefs, Las Vegas Raiders. I'm not even gonna break this game down either, but it's another candidate for 2 touchdowns in each half, 1 touchdown in each half. Let's see what they do. 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 Totals, all right? Let me see. 1 touchdown in each half. And that's a team score now. This is my favorites. Minus 102. I got some interest in that. Plus 1480. Let me check the quarterback touchdowns before I get up out of here. Passing touchdowns. They got, okay. They got Derek Carr minus 188. Too much juice on that motherfucker. And then you got plus 162 sitting there from Patrick Holmes. It's too much things. It's just too many things on the books to look at. I just wanted to drive by with you guys. Thanks for lending your ears. If you're up, if you want to go through the video, check it out, man. Peace out, man. I'm out, man. For the NBA, I'm just going to take the night off. It is what it is. Peace.